Nick, fairly convincing, wasn't it?
Yeah, good result in the end, good performance, delighted with that.
Thoughts at 1-0?
Well, this level, it's always going to be a tough game as long as you keep teams in the game, and that's what we did. And, at 1-0, people could have a go, and which they did.
And do you think it could have been more than 7 tonight?
It could have been. Their keeper, Chris, is coming, he used to be here, he's smashing that, and he's made some great saves. But I think the difference between the first half and the second half, we took the chances, and it just to explain that to the lads, how easy the game for you when you do take the chances, because they work just as much in the first half as they did the second half, but they took the chances, and it's that much easier the second half it was for them.
Joe Walton, first goals for the club, got a hat-trick tonight, fine fashion as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's Joe, he gives us something different, he's took a little bit of a knock. I don't think helping putting deep in his wrong leg helped him, but he's come on and he's scored 3 today, and you'd be delighted with that,
And it'd be rude not to mention Sean Taylor, who also got a hat-trick tonight. Brilliant performance from him as well, wasn't it?
Brilliant, he's getting back to the best. Sean, delighted for him. He's had a fantastic pre-season, and Sean's come back strong, and he's like a new signing.
4 goals in a matter of 10 minutes in the second half. Do you think that inevitably put the game to bed?
It does, at any level, if you score 4 in 10 minutes, it's really difficult, and that's took the stuff from out of me, because they'll go, I was watching them on Saturday, they'll go watching the second half, and they'll keep on going as long as they're in the game, and that's what we did in the second half. We took them out of the game within that 10 minutes.
And on a personal note, news broke on Friday that you had took a job offer in China. What's the situation with that?
I've been off, I've got the contract, like I say, and things aren't in there which I thought, if I'm honest. So I've had family issues when my sons, one of them took it really bad. So I've got to still got to make decisions. It's off there. It's a great opportunity. Got to make sure it's the right decision for me. But we'll see. I'm sure I'll make the right decision.
And it's South Shields on Saturday, a massive game, that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a big game. It's just like every game, It's a winnable game, it's a losable game. It's how you approach your games. I mean, today, what was pleasing about today, we had 8 players out today. We've had to bring 2 off. So, like we only had 2 subs. Couldn't even bring a 3rd person on. So it's a bit like the walking wounded. But South Shields is a game that you want to be involved in. They're fantastic what they're doing. The North League, they're bringing great support. Having great support at home. A smashing club. Who are going places. With a good management team in there, and and a good backing, and a very good side. So it'll be a great game to be part of, and let's hope we'll get a positive result on Saturday.
In the set, you mentioned the injuries. There is a lot, but to score 7 is quite something, and the 100% home record is still intact as well.
It is. Got to be on the phone quite a bit tomorrow, to be honest. Trying to get those treatment for the lads and to see what we can do before the weekend, because what you do need on Saturday is 16 fit players, and at the minute we're going to really, really struggle to get that. So the lads who are injured, they're all here, which is so they should be. But it's just good for them to pat their backs to the others, and we're all this together. And I think sometimes when the back's against the wall a little bit, you're digging that little bit harder, and you work that little bit harder for each other. And today, everyone's give everything on the pitch. And it says, we're just going to, the injuries, it's part of football. You can only play 11, and we'll go with what we've got on Saturday.
Thanks, Nick.
No problem, Andrew.